Envision Nanting Village under a blood moon, where the lanterns sway like damp souls on strings, casting elongated shadows that twist across cobblestones slick with monsoon rain, shadows that whisper of us broken centuries ago and their stew in blood. We're storming into the chosen one like a Gu Wei Nan Ting episode 5, Cycles of the Forgotten Oath, and Sweet Mercy. It's the kind of episode that doesn't just raise the stakes, it shatters them like jade under a warlord's boot, hurling Gao Ying deeper into Tai Sui's cosmic meat grinder. If episode 4 was the blood-tether slap that glued our reluctant hero to a ghost prince and pissed off a tiny deity, this one's the backlash, a maelstrom of celestial payback, fractured alliances, and inner demons clawing their way out, all wrapped in that Webnovel brew of folklore-fueled frenzy and no crap, and the prophecy now panic. Grab your talisman, this ride's got more whiplash than a Kai deviation gone wrong. We slam right back into the storm-lashed courtyard from that whole summoning cliffhanger, lightning forking the sky like Tai Sui's personal graffiti as a wraith cult now supercharged with starry malice, their jade eyes pulsing like glitchy firewall swarms Gao Ying and Prince Zhennan Yin Ting like locusts on a bad harvest. Gao's still buzzing from a blood bind, his palm throbbing like a fresh tattoo from hell, veins glowing faintly with borrowed spectral energy that makes him feel less uni-slacker and more accidental exorcist on a deadline. Yin Ting, ever the brooding silk phantom, fights like a one-man dynasty, has played a whirlwind of crimson Kai arcs this year through wraiths like rice paper, but even he grunts as Tai Sui's influence whoops the horde, turning them into hawking amalgamations of bone and grudge, screeching fragments of the prince's past betrayals. The cycles demand balance. One howls, its voice a chorus of drowned courtiers, lunging at Gao with claws that rake spectral gashes across his arm. Big moment detonator, Gao, cornered and feral, taps the tether instinctively, his blood surges, channeling Yin Ting's ancient fury into a raw, uncontrolled burst of Kai that erupts from his dagger like a geyser of hellfire. Wraiths vaporize in the blast, but it backlashes hard, slamming Gao to his knees as visions slur to him, flashes of Yin Ting's consort, her face veiled in cherry blossoms, screaming as imperial guards drag her away, Tai Sui silhouette looming like a verdict from the stars. What was that? Gao gasps, peeking spectral ectoplasm but effective, while Yin Ting holds him up, eyes flickering with something dangerously close to gratitude, or is it pity? The courtyard clears, but not before a final wraith impales itself on Gao's blade, whispering. The oath's fracture widens, the vessel bleeds for all. Vibe. Its link-click level mind melt meets the Nanting's oath drama visceral, vertigo-inducing action that leaves you questioning if Gao's upgrade is a gift or a glitchy virus rewriting his soul. Shift to the fallout, because no cursed party is complete without side characters crushing it like uninvited plus ones. Lai Wai, Gao's full core with lifeline, has barricaded herself in the Great King Hotel's archive wing. Think Dusty Scrolls meets Haunted Dropbox, her WeChat blowing up with Gao's SOS emojis as she deciphers Madame Huan's Alexa visions. Turns out, the Forgotten Oath isn't just Yin Ting's love scandal, it's a celestial pact Tai Sui enforced, sealing the prince's court to prevent a dynasty-shattering rebellion fueled by that forbidden romance. Lai Wai's deep dive uncovers a bombshell. Gao's bloodline ties back to a minor consort's kin, making him not just a random summoner but the prophesied vessel to either mend the cycle, restore Yin Ting's honor, appease Tai Sui, or snap it, unleash the horde on Nanting forever. She's mid-holy plot armor, Batman freakout, where Madame Huan materializes like a bad jump scare, her crown facade cracking to reveal fox spirit tattoos glowing under her sleeves. The deity's wrath circles tighter, she hisses, shoving Lai Wai a jade amulet etched with anti-Tai Sui words. Use it wisely, or join the echoes. Cut to a pulse-pounding chase. Lai Wai bolts through rain slick holes, amulet humming as many wraiths think poltergeist intends snip at her heels, her quits flying faster than her feet. If I died decoding this crap, my thesis is gonna haunt you all. She links up with Gao and Yin Ting at the village's edge, where the procession from last step has evolved into chaos. Villagers possessed by French cursed tendrils form a human chain blocking the path to the blue-tinted shrine Tai Sui's earthly anchor, looking like a knockoff Bermuda Triangle with extra incense. The innkeeper's not playing warden anymore, she's full-on antagonist, rallying the mob with chants that summon illusory chains, binding Yin Ting midair as she monologues her beef, centuries of soul-snacking to keep the balance, now threatened by Gao's meddling. You think love mends cycles? It breaks them. Heart-wrench moment, Yin Ting, dangling like a puppet, locks eyes with Gao and rasps, break the amulets core, free me, or lose us both. Gao hesitates, the tether pulling like heartstrings on steroids, then smashes it with a rock-fueled Kai pulse, shattering the illusions and dropping Yin Ting into a crouch that cracks the earth. The episode crests in a three-way frenzy, Gao's ragtag crew vs the mob vs the Tai Sui avatar manifesting as a colossal, mystery born not to the deity's zodiac roots, its horns glowing shadows and shaking the ground like an earthquake tantrum. Thunder booms, rain lashes like judgment, and as Gao channels another burst is stronger, but scorching his insides, you're left with the Enclave's heart exposed, the bull's eyes fixing on him like he's the next course. This ain't survival, it's a symphony of retribution, where every swing of the blade echoes with what if, and the village quaint charm cuddles into a graveyard of bad decisions. I credits, with Lai Wai dragging a singed Gao toward the shrine's glow and Yin Ting vanishing into mist with the cryptic the true cycle begins at dawn. You're not watching, you're invested, pulse racing, wondering if fate's rigged or just really bad at improv. Buckle in for the eye candy rave, because the chosen one episode 5 is donkey visuals on steroids, Tencent penguin pictures flexing like a Zionxi god dropping Manhu Easter eggs left and right. The art direction? A knockout punch, those ink-washed storm clouds boiling over Nanting's pagodas, bleeding into hyper-detailed Kai effects that make every tether surge look like living calligraphy exploding in gold and crimson. The courtyard brawl is choreography porn, Yin Ting's elegant sword forms contrasting Gao's frantic haymakers, all synced to rain slick slow-mo that amps the peril without skimping on fluidity. Tai Sui's bull avatar shows and thrills its misty form shifts from bovine bolt to starry void mid-charge, with particle effects that evoke Scissor 7's surreal flair but grounded in folklore grit. Soundtrack slays too, the air whose wailing undertones swell into Tego thunder during the amulet smash, while Gao's layers panic with emerging growl, turning his neuro into a rokai roar that vibrates through speakers. Likewise, archive scenes pop with atmospheric glow scrolls unfurling like digital pop-ups, her amulet swords flickering like glitch art and Madame Hyun's reveal. That tattoo shimmer under lantern light is pure visual poetry, hinting at deeper fox lore without spoiling the simmer. That whisper of critique, though kindly, like nudging a tipsy cultivator off the ledge, the episode's ambition bites its own tail in spots, cramming Tai Sui lore and bloodline twist into a 20-minute sprint that feels like Webnovel whiplash. The bull manifestation drags ahead too long in its intro roar, milking the awe at the expense of momentum, turning epic into get on with it. Crowd scenes with the possessed villagers blow into a riding massacre for chaos, but individual designs get lost in the swarm, a nitpick echoing episode 4's horde was budget blink, perhaps. Yin Ting's vanishing act lands with ethereal grace, but the televisions skew a tad melodramatic, their cherry blossom flashbacks pretty but bordering on rom-com filler amid the hack and slash. Voice work shines overall, but one wraith chorus dips into echoing mush, mud and key whispers. Minor fog in the jade. Folks, these are tweaks on a tapestry that's otherwise woven with threads of breathtaking fantasy, blending horror chuckles, Gao's act of puke. Old and hot stab suspense into a binge bait that demands your retinas. It's Dong Hugh at its addictive peak, gorgeous, gut-wrenching, and gasping for that next sky hit. Easing back into our rain-kissed cafe corner, this theme from my own curling like shrine mist as thunder rumbles outside like Tai Sui's grumpy afterthought. The Chosen One episode 5 has me straight up possessed, a delicious kind behavior yelling at a screen 1 minute and ugly crying over consort flashbacks the next. Wolf and a Webnovel serpentine lore props to the GJWXC roots, where every chapter's a cliffhanger trap. This isn't mere ghost busting, it's a savage unpack of cycles, love's rebellion vs. celestial red tape, modern screw-ups vs. ancient full-out asking, what if mending fate meant torching your own? Gao Ying's evolution? Obsession fuel, from Tether shot Nivu to Kai spewing wild card, his I'm not a hero, and just late for class 5 cracks open into reluctant battle Sui, those vision-induced darts hitting like a therapy session from hell. Yin Ting's layers peel back gorgeously to less untouchable Prince. More winded romantic with daddy issues for the stars making their bond a slow burn bromance laced with bro, ex drama's killing a snuck. The ensemble's the heartbeat, Lie scroll slang sass keeps the dread Levin prophecy. More like pro fussy later, while Madame Hyun's heel turn adds treacherous spice, her fox vibe screaming ally or appetizer. Humor sneaks in like contraband talismans, Guy's post-blast stagger, gripping great, now I'm Ghostbusters with IBS balancing the bull's biblical stomp without neutering the stakes. Gentle jabs aside, pacing's the only real gremlin here, but it's Webnovel DNA. This ep cements the series as 2025 suspense siren, blending folklore chills with emotional gut punches that stick like cursing. Cross fingers for the stretch run, lean into Gaz's bloodline glow up with some controlled Kai training montages, no more puke, PLS, flash out the consort's ghost for a weepy haunt, and pit the crew against the Tai Sui trial that tests loyalties without cheap betrayals. If it sustains this cycle-crushing pulse, the Chosen One isn't just hooking us, it's binding souls, turning casual viewers into a swoon stands. Spill it, Gaz Vessel's status spoon our burial plot. Grab the dumplings, Dawn's breaking on episode 6, and I'm all thrills, no chills.